understanding time, light, and space, and how light travels through space in time is what the zodiac is all about. Short time versus long time. Seconds versus minutes versus hours versus days, month, year, and periods of 12 years through Jupiter, periods of 30 years through Saturn, 84 through Uranus, 165 through Neptune, and each time what it causes on Earth. For instance, the Chinese have been blocked out of the port of Vladivostok for 163 years. They're now finally allowed to come back and use it. That's one Neptune orbit. And beyond that is Pluto at 248 years, which is when the US became a country in 1776. And now that it's back in Aquarius, and on the top of that, starting in the era of Aquarius, we're seeing things such as the Aquarian state of Oregon, which became the 33rd state of the US on February 14th, Sun in Aquarius, 1859, Jupiter opposite at exact pi value in Leo, year of the goat. And now it's looking at maybe separating with Idaho. So I'll explain the following. So what is ASTROPOLYTECHNIC? It seems to be a complicated word, and yet it's not. It's the putting together of astrology, astronomy, and poly, which is several in Greek, and technique, which is, well, just techniques. And so it is the superimposition, the layering, like quantum mechanics, or the earliest quantum computers were simply compasses for navigators. And inside of it, we can see how navigators would use a sundial to first locate what time it is, because in order to locate oneself, it's longitude, latitude, and time. So this helps with the time. This, with the degrees, helps locate the latitude at which we are. This compass uses the magnetic energy to tell us which direction is north. So we have four conceptual ways of thinking which superimpose one onto the other to create a quantum computer. Go look up the definition of quantic computing and you'll see, it doesn't have to be a computer made up at Stanford University or Berkeley or anything. It's just layering of knowledge. This is a kid 3D representation of time and space with our planets. Okay? And we can conceptualize this with ease, each one going at its own periodic speed, velocity. Same as with the clock and the needles, each one going at their own velocity. And so ASTROPOLYTECHNIC studies are about simply the geometry of time and events. If I can put it as simple as that. It is the study of the geometry of time and events within a unit circle. Hence this drawing using the pi values as oppositions. Pi over 2 to express 90 degrees, perpendicularities, or 3 pi over 2 to express that same perpendicularity but at 3/4 points, such as 3/4 of a month is the period for a human being. It's also 21 days for chickens to hatch out of their eggs, and 3/4 of a period of the earth going around is when a child is born, 9 months out of 12. And then if we do the same that the earth does in 12 months, Jupiter does at 12 years. 12 years is when a child becomes an adolescent. I think that's the word. No, a teenager. That's the word in English. And 3/4 of a lifetime, Uranus takes 84 years to go around, which is an average lifespan. And 3/4 of that is between 63 and 77, which is about, what is normal. So that's why I wanted to explain in a short video of introduction what it is that you will find on this website. And I'd like to make a quick demonstration on how to navigate. Okay, so when you log on to h2o-incorporated.com, any icon that you find is attached and linked to a video. Even on this icon, there's 2 video links. One on the outer, which introduces the geometry of the alphabet, and one on the inner link. And so if you want to find the menu bar, even this video is actually quite funny. That's why I put it there, because it's Aquarius and Leo. And so the menu bar is going to be right underneath, right here, right between where you find each icon for each sign, that you can either click on the English version or the French version, which is above, to know just personality traits, but that's not really what I'm doing. That's why it's going to other people who are astrologers. That's just the astrology part. If you want to know about you have to click on the menu and then click on astrology engineering on the menu bar, which is right here, okay? And then when you scroll all the way down, I mean, not all the way, but past the intro page, then you get to how, hold on, right here, how it all functions. And I started with this because, interestingly enough, this Amazian flag has the symbol of the letter F. It's also the letter, it means azul or hello, which for the Spanish, azul means blue sky. And it's a representation of a little man that worships the sun, because they were a pagan society. And so as you scroll down here, all the engineering of how each alphabetical wheel functions is going to be explained to you between the Maya and all that. You have access to ebook on YouTube. Like here, it's the Lost Wisdom of the Pharaohs by Timothy McVeigh, and I forgot the rest of his other name. So anyway, it was just to make it easy for you to access information that's already been selected by academia, by the top best, Nobel Peace Prizes, NASA, ESA, etc. So by Nobel Peace Prize, not Peace Prize, but Nobel Prize of Neurology, Sir John Eccles, and so many others. It's all on there, accessible through a QR code or through your phone. And that's a lot better and a lot more educational to understand life and go through it with ease, as opposed to just wasting time on TikTok videos or gossips of people reacting to whatever. Use your life and your time best you can. Thank you very much for watching. Please pass it along. As Chief Sitting Bull used to say, knowledge is worthless until it is passed on. Take care. Bye-bye. Godspeed.